America during the 1960s, a movement existed. It affected the country in a variety of ways, and it involved a variety of people. Many involved within the movement weren't sure what was happening, only that it was happening.
There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Every time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Amidst the changes and controversies of the middle 1960s, a youth counterculture evolved in reaction to the unacceptable standards of the dominant culture. In the summer of 1967, this street corner in San Francisco became the hub of activity for what became known as the Summer of Love. Thousands came from around the country. They were initially referred to as restless youth, but by the end of the summer, they were more commonly known as hippies. The hippie movement took on a variety of connotations and directions. Many were inspired by Timothy Leary's call to turn on, tune in, and drop out. That is, find the true meaning of life through the use of drugs such as LSD. Marijuana was a widely accepted sacrament and social hallucinogen, as well as a means to make money. Music flourished as a primary means of communication. Art was given a new dimension. The fight for peace was initially pursued by the flower children. The war for peace was subsequently launched by the Weathermen, while crimes against peace were lived by Charles Manson. Some took to the highways. Some stayed in the cities, while others sought a better life through innovative communal settlements. Many communes emerged during the late 1960s, but a vast majority of these communes broke up before 1970. A rare minority are still in existence today. One such commune, called The Farm, is still located in rural Tennessee. The seeds of the farm were planted in 1968 when Stephen Gaskin, an English teacher at San Francisco State College, started a discussion group which he entitled Monday Night Class. Monday Night Class began in a church with 4 people in attendance. Soon thereafter, people from all over San Francisco were attracted to the group. It met in a variety of places due to its rapid growth. By 1970, Monday Night Class had become a cohesive collection of over 600 self-proclaimed hippies. The group decided to pool their money to support Stephen and 300 people on a nationwide speaking tour. The tour lasted 4 months. They traveled the country in old school buses. By the time they returned to San Francisco, the group had become a unique countercultural community. They decided to leave San Francisco and move to the country. With that, 250 people in 15 old buses left San Francisco and were able to buy land in rural Tennessee for $70 an acre. The land had no buildings, so they continued to live in their buses. They initially grew their food without the use of modern machinery. The farm continued to grow, and by 1980, it was a community of 1,500 people living on 1,300 acres of land. The farm is located about 70 miles from Nashville in a sparsely populated county of Tennessee. It is in a secluded, unmarked area and is not easily found without specific directions. Upon arriving at the farm, one first encounters the gatehouse. It is the gateman who decides which visitors may stay and which visitors cannot stay. If granted admission, the road proceeds down a long lane which leads to the heart of the commune. Walking is the most prevalent means of transportation within the commune. The main road intersects with a number of smaller roads and paths. Most of the farm membership lives along these smaller roads and paths. Housing ranges from old school buses, which were driven to the farm in 1971, to larger structures which hold up to 40 people. The farm membership has no religious philosophy. although they do recognize Stephen Gaskin as their spiritual teacher. They periodically meet on a hillside which overlooks a meadow. It is on this hillside that they hold community meetings, Sunday services, and weddings. Stephen conducts weddings and funerals much like a minister does within the dominant culture. These gatherings provide an opportunity for the entire membership to periodically meet and interact, much like town meetings or Sunday church services do within the dominant culture. Over half of the farm's population are children. As a community, they advocate natural childbirth and are strongly opposed to abortion. They maintain an independent, comprehensive health care system which has delivered over 1,200 babies through natural childbirth. Although it lacks the appearance of a modern hospital, this structure is where the natural childbirths are performed. The births are conducted by a staff of midwives who are trained on the farm. In a unique social statement, the midwives publicly offer, if you or anyone you know is thinking about getting an abortion, here is an alternative. We will deliver your baby by natural childbirth for free. We will raise your child as our own, and if you ever want the child back, you can, with no hassle. The woman in this picture first came to the farm to take advantage of the offer. She and her son are now members. The farm views their children as their social security for the future. The farm runs a state-approved school with over 300 children in grades 1 through 12. The school buildings are heated primarily through solar energy. They earn most of their financial support through construction done outside of their community. Crews work on projects off the commune which make money to provide for construction done within the community. Practically all construction done on and off the farm is based on the innovations of solar energy, such as this house which was built in a local town. Money is also made through a variety of projects, such as the production of radiation detectors, a series of greenhouses, and the development of soybean-based foods. Farm members work within the community to aid in its day-to-day operation. Members drop off and pick up their laundry at a centralized laundry building. Many members are involved with the growing and harvesting of foods such as soybeans and sweet potatoes. Not only have they been able to provide for themselves, they have also worked to serve other people in need. Plenty, the farm's international relief and developmental organization, reaches out to other people outside of the community. Such projects have included a free ambulance service in the South Bronx, caring for the disabled and elderly in Miami, reforestation in Lesotho, South America, supplying water, soy dairy, and construction in Guatemala, agriculture in Haiti, and a clinic and orphanage in Bangladesh. Plenty also supports Greenpeace and their efforts to protect whales from extinction. Irregardless of their job within the farm, all members share in food, shelter, clothing, and medical care. They describe themselves as long-hair, nonviolent types, living together to create an alternative lifestyle that is comfortable and graceful, but financially within the reach of everyone. Due to their convictions regarding the exploitation of animals, they do not eat meat or wear leather clothing. Although they live below the poverty level, they do not accept welfare or food stamps. Their goals and expectations have been altered since they first gathered in the late 1960s, but their dedication has consistently been based on not only a better tomorrow, but a better today.
It's there at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love